Assalamu alaikum. Let's continue with our series on learn the Arabic language through the Quran. Today, inshallah, we shall be diving into a new chapter of the Quran, and that is Suratul Masad. The surah which begins with Tabbat yada abi lahabin wa tab. This is the first verse of this surah, and as usual, we shall be explaining each of the words found in this verse and also their grammatical functions. For those of us who have been following our series, now seeing this first word tabbat, something will be ringing a bell in your mind that this word is familiar to the previous episodes which we had discussed. Now let's look at the word tabbat. Does it look like any word? Of course. This looks like the feminine past tense verb which we had talked about in the past. So here we have tabbat. Now let's look at this. Tabbat. Just like fa'alat, just like qatalat, just like dhahabat. Though this is coming in another form in which the verbs could appear. This we shall be discussing in the coming episodes. But let's look at this. Tabbat. Tabbat here, grammatically, we'll separate it and say tabba, which is the first part of the word tabbat. Tabba, we say fi'l madi mabniyun ala al-fath. This is a past tense verb which is built upon fatha. We can see it is carrying fatha. And tabba means he perished, or tabba could mean it's perished. This could also use for prayer. May he perish or may it perish. It depends on what you are referring to. That is for tabba. Then the ta'un which is attached to it. We can see the ta'un is carrying sukun. This is called ta'u tanith or alamatu tanith. That is the ta which signifies and indicates feminism. The word tabba is for he, is for a male. Because the ta'u tanith, the ta with sukun, or the ta'u sakin, the ta with sukun is being added to it. That is why it becomes tabbat. And the ta'un here, we call it what? Ta'u tanis mabniyun ala sukun fi mahalli raf'il fa'il. So this is the grammatical function. That is the ta'u tanis, which is built upon sukun. It is carrying sukun originally, while it is in the position of carrying dhamma because it is the subject of this word, or the subject found in this word. So tabbat originally will mean she was perished, or she perished, or it's perished, or meaning prayer, may it perished, or may she perish, because the ta'u tanith. Just the way we say qatalat, she killed. Dhahabat, she went. Raja'at, she returned. This is in this format. So tabbat, it means she perished, or it perished, or may it perish. Here some scholars have said that Allah subhanahu, this is a prayer, a cause from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that may so perished. What will perish? That is the word, the next word we shall be seeing. And the next word is yada. Tabbat, then yada. Yada originally should be yadani, because in the Arabic language we know we have duals. Just the way we have plural, we have singular, dual, and plural. Unlike in the English language where we only have singulars and plural, and the singular when it is one, and the plural from two and above. In the Arabic language we have singular, which is just one, we have dual, which is two, and we have plural, which is from three and above. So the Arabic language has dual, which is two. We have words which could use to indicate dualism or dual nouns, even adjectives. So here originally the word yada would be yadani, because kitabun, which means a book, would be kitabani. Qalamun would be qalamani. Then kalbun will be kalbani, two dogs. So this is how we indicate two in the Arabic language. Now we are going to know why the noon is being omitted and we are seeing just yada and not yadani. However, yadani means two hands. So coming back to the previous word, tabbat yada, the two hands are perished, or may the two hands perish. So yada here grammatically would be fa'il marfu wa alamatu raf'ihi al alif. لأنه مثنى. This word yada, it is coming as the subject of this sentence, which is marfu, that is in nominative case, in nominative case, and the sign of its nominativeness is the alif that is there. Let's explain this further. When we say yadani, the word yadani, in this format that is coming, it could come in two formats. We can have yadani and we can also have yadaini. Just like we can have kitabani and kitabaini. We can have muslimani and muslimaini. These words will mean the same thing. It only depends in which or on what condition it is appearing in the sentence. The yadani with alif would appear if it is coming as a subject of the sentence. If it is supposed to be carrying, no subject of the sentence would carry dhamma, that is when to be yadani. This alif would represent the dhamma that the subject of the sentence should carry. So yadani. However, when we have this word coming, or the similar words coming as the object of the sentence, the maf'ulun bihi, it will not be carrying alif, rather ya. So it will not be yadaini. But we know in singular words, when we have qalamun, when it is coming as the subject, when it is coming as the object of the sentence, it will come as what? Qalaman. But because these words are two, when we have muthanna, it will come as it will come as what? Qalamani as the subject, qalamaini as the object, and when it is coming in the genitive case and it's supposed to be carrying kisra, it will also come as what? Qalamaini. You can say ja al muslimani, the two Muslims came. We can say ra'aytul muslimaini, I saw the two muslimaini. Here it is coming as the object of the sentence. Then I can also say marartu bil muslimaini, I passed by the two Muslims. So whenever the muthanna, the dual nouns, comes in the subject format as the subject of the sentence to be carried, the sign will be alif. But if it is coming as the object of the sentence, or in the nominative or in the genitive case carrying kesra, it's supposed to be carrying kesra, what will represent the kesra and the fatha would be ya. So here we have yada, and that alif we said is a sign of what is nominativeness, because it is coming as the subject of the sentence. Then why do we omit, and why was the noon omitted or erased? The reason is because لأنه مضاف للإضافة. Then we say وحذفت النون للإضافة. The noon which should have been added to it was erased because this word is what? Coming as the mudaf, that is the possessed. We have said this before. Take for an example, when we have Muhammad's book, what do we say? We say Kitabu Muhammadin. That is Muhammad's one book, Muhammad's book. But if we have up to two books, what do we say? We say we know two books will be Kitabani. But it is wrong for us to say Kitabani Muhammadin. No, rather we say Kitaba, we remove noon, Muhammadin. And that is exactly what has happened here, because here Yada Abi, so Abi's hand. Do you understand this? Abi's hand. And that is why the yada, the noon, is being omitted from there. So tabbat yada, may the two hands perish. Now moving on to the next word, which is abi, tabbat yada abi. So the abi here is coming as the mudafun ilay, the possessor. Recall that we talked about the possessed. So yada is what is being possessed. Here yada abi, abi's hands, abi's two hands. May the two abi's hands perish. So tabbat yada abi, may the two hands of Abu perish. So abi here is coming as the mudafun ilayh, that is the possessor, because it is the one which possesses the hands. So who have the two hands? It is Abi. So we say tabbat yada abi, and the abi grammatically, which means hands, which means father, grammatically will be what? Mudafun ilayhi majrurun wa alamatu jarrihi aliyah لأنه من أسماء الخمسة. That this is the possessor, or in this sentence, the possessor, the mudafun ilayhi, and the sign which is supposed to be carrying kasra in the genitive case, and the sign of this genitiveness is ya, because it is among the 5 names or the 5 nouns. What do we mean by the 5 nouns? In the Arabic language, we have what we call the Asma'ul Khamsa, that is the 5 names or the 5 nouns. These 5 nouns are Abu, Akhu, Hamu, Dhu, and Fu. Abu, we know father. Akhu, brother. Hamu, father-in-law. Then Dhu, possessor, the owner. Then the last one, which is Fu, which means mouth. So these 5 names have some specificity. They have some laws which are specific to them. The first, this law is that whenever these nouns are coming in the nominative case, they will carry the wa, Abu. When it is coming in the genitive case, which is supposed to be carrying kisra, it will carry ya, Abi. When it is coming in the as the object of the sentence, which is supposed to be in the accusative case carrying fatha, it will be Aba. Example, I can say Ja'a Abu Muhammadin. Ja'a Abu Muhammadin. Muhammad's father came. Then I can say Ra'aytu Aba Muhammadin. I saw Muhammad's father. And I can say Marartu bi Abi Muhammadin. I passed by Muhammad's father. In all this, we can see the changes. The first is Abu with wa, the second is Aba with alif, and the third is Abi with ya. This law goes the same for the other 5 names that we have mentioned earlier. This is specific to them, though there are other things we will discuss about this when we come to that topic, inshallah. So here in this verse, Abi is coming as the mudafun ilay, majrur wa alamatu jarrihi aliyah. That is coming as the possessor in this sentence, and it is carrying ya as the sign of his genitiveness, because all possessors should come with kasra. Like we say, Kitabu Muhammadin, Muhammad's book. So Muhammad, the possessor, will carry kasra, but Abi here, the ya is a sign of his what? Genitiveness. So Abi is coming as the mudafun ilay. So tabbat yada Abi, may the 2 hands of Abu perish. May the 2 hands of Abu perish. Abu who? Now that's why we have Abi Lahabin. So Lahabin here is the kunya, or it is the nickname for the person whom Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is talking about, which is the uncle of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So Allah is saying, may the 2 hands of Abu Lahab perish. So Lahab there means what? Flame. So Abu Lahab, may the 2 hands of Abu Lahab perish. So Abu Lahabin here is also coming as the mudafun ilay, the possessor. So Lahab, that's like Lahab's father. So Lahabin, grammatically we say mudafun ilayhi majrur wa alamatu jarrihi al kasratu dhahira. That it is coming as the possessor, and the sign of his possessor, of his genitiveness, it is that it is carrying kisra, a plain kisra. So tabbat yada Abi Lahabin, may the 2 hands of Abu Lahab perish. Now the last part of this verse is watabba. We already know what wa means. Wa means and wa grammatically we say harfu atfin mabniyun al fath. It is a conjunction particle which is built upon fatha, because it is a conjunction particle which connects 2 parts of a sentence or 2 words together. Wa and watabba. Tabba here, just as the sentence begin, tabbat, here we now have tabba, and we had discussed tabba previously. Wa tabba, and may he perish, or and he is perished. We could use it this way. We can say tabbat yada Abi Lahabin, may the 2 hands of Abu Lahab perish. Wa tabba, and may he himself perish. We could also translate tabbat yada Abi Lahabin the two hands of Abu Lahab are perished. Watabba, and he is perished. Tabbat yada Abi Lahabin, may the two hands of Abu Lahab perish. Watabba, and he has been perished. So tabba there at the end grammatically would be fi'l madi mabniyun ala al-fath wal fa'il damiru mustatir taqdiruhu huwa. This is a past tense verb which is built upon fatha, and the subject found hidden in it is a latent one, which is he. Tabbat yada Abi Lahabin wa tabba, may the two hands of Abu Lahab perish, and may he perish. Now, this verse is referring to one of the uncles of the Prophet ﷺ, whose name is Abdul Uzza ibn Abdul Muttalib. That is Abdul Uzza, son of Abdul Muttalib. And his kunya, his real name, his nickname is Abu Utba. And he was nicknamed Abu Lahab, that is the father of flames, because of the shining of his face. He had a very bright and shining face. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala caused him in this chapter, in this surah, and his wife. Why? Because it is said that he harmed the Prophet ﷺ a lot after the Prophet ﷺ had declared the message of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. When the Prophet ﷺ gathered his whole family members and those of his close relations to warn them and give them the glad tidings of the message of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he told the Prophet ﷺ that Ali hadha jama'atana, O Muhammad, is it for this reason you gathered us here? Tabban laka ya Muhammad, that may you perish, O Muhammad. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala responded to him saying, Tabbat yada Abi Lahabin wa tabba, may the two hands of Abu Lahab perish, and he is indeed perished. In the next episode, we shall be continuing with the next verse. Do make sure you like, share with your friends, and drop your comments at the comment sections. Until we meet again, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.